Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild and today I finished the ship. Or I didn't finish it. I made it flyable. It does that really great. I'm really surprised how good it flies. Let me show you its features. That's another German YouTuber I know that does videos in English, but he's doing something completely different. He's doing slingshots. The slingshot channel, maybe go there, check that out. It's a good thing. Crazy guy. He is actually he isn't living very far away from me here, so I can sound more like him than any other German YouTuber that you might know. I don't know. Good. So, I have some things I want to change. That's the thing we want to do next now. But I will show you how it flies. And I will show you something that surprised me greatly. So at the moment it's not turned on. We will do that. Let me spin the camera around a bit. And then we turn off the atmospheric thrusters. I made a key for that. Turn that on. And turn off the landing gear. P. Let me show you something. Oh. That's weird. That is weird. I don't know why, but when I tested it out, it moved, even with the ion thrusters. So I don't know what's up there now. Maybe now it's all too heavy. But if I turn on the atmospheric thrusters, it moves gracefully. I think it's really nice. Biggest problem is I'm all out of materials here now, and I'm not able to find more of the materials I need, so I will have to go back to the moon. I actually tested the ship. It took the trip to or out of the atmosphere, very nice, so that worked. But I didn't land on the moon, so I don't have any clue if the ship is able to land on the moon. What I want to do here is change the landing gear. Let me grab that. I want to bring the landing gear back to here so I don't run into problems with it. And let me turn that around. Make that a bit more accessible here, and then I can also I don't want the ship to touch the planet's atmosphere. I got some comments about the planet's atmosphere when I did the landing there, and it's true. The landing gear is still completely borked, completely not, not working, I would say. As soon as the landing gear touches the surface of the planet, it seems it tends to explode. I don't know why. Weird bugs. Good, we will do a trip out of the atmosphere and don't know, maybe try to land back on the moon. That it would make me happy if that would work with the few thrusters I have here. It's crazy. Lots of thrusters. I had to do things to be able to make all these thrusters, because thrusters need stuff I didn't find on the planet, even with the ship, because I mounted an ore detector to the ship, but I was not able to detect any of the stuff I need for thrusters. I had to destroy some other materials, not destroy, how is it called? Dismantle some other materials to get the stuff I need. I want to have these sloped back, these sloped landing gears here. I think that looks nicer than just having the landing gears pointed downwards. And someone in my comments, and I already, I think it was Fuse. Fuse told me how what the not serial number, how is it called? The model type is of the Elvis helicopter. He knows stuff. I saw Fuse really knows stuff sometimes. Could come up with the whole model number, and I don't know. I really like the shape of the ship. I really, really like it. And I'll have to show you something. I will have to show you something. I know now why all the people built in creative. Let me bring that back to the landing platform so I can put it down a bit more safe. Yes, that is better. So on top here I made this shape with these sloped, with these shallower sloped blocks here. I think they look great, and you also have these corners here where you can make nice flat slopes here in this shape. And you have to have, I don't know what's in, all these parts to make this. And I know now that it is hard to build beautiful things in survival. I noticed that. By the way, I might have to add more thrusters in the end, because this ship is not done yet. It's basically at the moment just working because I think I still have not all the weight I want on it. By the way, I added a big reactor here. The small reactors didn't cut it with the atmospheric engines. The atmospheric engines really, really take power if you let them run. Let me show that to you. So if I have the down and the forward, I go to 62%, and that's with the big reactor. And again, I'm not sure if the thrusters will be enough in the end. It might be that I have to add more reactors here. Not sure yet. We will have to see. But for now, again, I want to go back and get some thruster components, because that's the main thing I'm missing. Thruster components, maybe some motors, all that stuff. Also reactor components. Now I'm completely gone. I don't have reactor components anymore, and I don't have thruster components anymore. I had to juggle with the stuff there. Let me take a sip of my coffee. I'm recording in the evening at the moment because I have trouble with my internet connection. At least when my wife wants to watch Netflix or something like that, she can't watch because Google Chrome, when I upload something, it seems that it takes my whole internet connection for some reason. Not only the upload, also the download. Netflix will not run very good with it. Yes, the episode yesterday, I uploaded it in the evening, kind of, and we watched a movie together, and it was not a nice thing when it cut off constantly. So my wife would like if I could go back to uploading in the night or something like that. So I have to pre-produce and all that stuff. Good. Let us take the ship again for a spin now that I have the landing gear up. I hope I hope it works out. I hope it works out. I hope it's not too much for the ion thrusters. When we land on the moon, it could be another thing I don't understand. Why is it going up there for no reason? I didn't push any button. But you can see the speed with the atmospheric thrusters is very, very nice. I sometimes have to correct it because it tends to kind of fall on its side. You can see that here, that it kind of does this motion. I overdid it there a bit, but it flies very, very well. I have to think about a way how I can land it somewhere. That will be a big problem. Land it maybe on the surface if I find a good area to harvest some materials. Another thing why we have to go up is the sun is going down. And again, I find it hard on the planets to really find materials. And another thing is, I have to say that I find the planets at the moment, even with enemies on, and you can see there is an enemy close by, I find the planets to be really, really boring, because you don't have to take a look at your oxygen, you don't have to... Yeah, it's better live down here, but it's not too interesting, in my opinion. The moons are a lot more interesting. Good. I didn't figure out how, if the ship has again, if the ship has enough thrust to land on the moon. So we will have to definitely make a test run there and see if it works out. I hope it does. I hope that I have enough thrusters to keep it at least from completely crashing. The other ship, you can see that I grinded down to nearly nothing now. And it was necessary. Otherwise this ship wouldn't have been possible. Let me go up and we will go straight back to the moon, I say. Climb at the moment is good. I can make it a bit better by not climbing too steep, because then not only the back thrusters but also the downwards thrusters fire. I tested it, and there it went up without any problems. If it now makes problems, I don't know where it comes from, because I tested it and it was able to lift with just the ion thrusters. I don't know why, I don't know where that came from, but maybe that is something happened there, and maybe now it will not fly out of the atmosphere. It did, again, in my last test it did. I took it already out of the atmosphere and was able to fly closer to the moon, but I didn't take it back to the moon. I wanted to do that with you. So let me go up more and more, and when I come to the point where it really makes maybe problems or so, I will be back with you. You can see the ship is now slowing down and now it's speeding up again. I think there somewhere is a fine line where the atmospheric thrusters kind of lose their thrust and the ion thrusters gain thrust, but it seems now it is working. It's still rising. I am not going back towards the planet. I can see you might not be able to see it, but down there is the GPS point for the planetary base, and I'm still going away from it, and I'm still rising there. So that works out, good thing. I have to fly more because planetary gravity is 0.44 G, 4G, however that's called. 0.4 G kind of, and I should be able now, definitely now be able to leave the atmosphere here and fly back to the moon. That will take its time, but I think I will do that now. And we're in free space now. Good thing. So I forgot something. 2 seconds ago, I thought about that. You can see that I have some... Yeah, you might not be able to see it, but... Let me turn into the sun. Now I can do that. No, I can't do it. Now, there is... I have some thrusters on top of the ship. You can see them there, some atmospheric thrusters, because I needed them. I definitely needed them. The ship was not very happy when it came to steering somewhere. So, what I don't have is iron thrusters to the side, and I don't want to run into the same problem. I just kind of noticed that. And we should do something about that, because not having thrusters to the sides does not work out. I could get some of the thrusters from the back to the sides, kind of. I have another idea that what we could do. Let me figure something out. The GPS is... I need the orbit one and the asteroid one, because as far as I know, the Duchessa is somewhere out here. So I will... No, she should be in orbit. So I think I will fly there, grab some... Don't know if we have materials there. Otherwise, I will go and use one of the drones and maybe get some thrusters from there to be able to, again, touch down without problems on the moon. If I don't have enough thrusters to land gracefully, I don't want to have not enough thrusters to land at all. we will see. I am noticing already that I need the side thrusters. I definitely need them. There is the Duchessa. I reached it, and I'm slowing down, and maybe I can show that to you. See that? It stays a bit, the speed stays up a bit, just a bit. That's the side movement, left to right, that I can't neutralize at the moment. Because, again, I don't have thrusters for that. And it will, I think, only get worse. I did some spinning motions here. See that? I did some spinning motions to counteract that. And it is not really doing that at the moment. I think it would be better to maybe fly the rest with a suit. Not too sure. Let me... a bit closer. I think I can go a bit closer. I don't want to have it drift away, kind of. That would be not good. So, Duchessa, let us see what you have for me. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Ah, it looks good. And I don't have lights on here, that's also a thing. So the back thrusters, maybe I can try to counteract a bit of the speed with that. Ah, it's the worst. Now it slows down to 0.3 meters. Let me get out here and we will fly the rest. Oh, I should put my helmet on. Oh, see, I was too used to not have it on. Oh, that would have been bad. Okay. Do I have some thruster components, or will I have to take it from... I have some. That's a good thing. Maybe... Oh, I can't take it from here. Then let me take a look from where... Ah, okay, that is the one that puts out stone. So I will have to grab it from here. Let me grab that. Do I have steel tubes? I need the... no, I don't have some. That's too bad. Let me see if I can produce some. Otherwise, I don't like to do that, but sorry, drone, you will have to lose a thruster or two. I will go and make it so that you at least are in good shape there. So, I don't know how much I need, but at least a pair would be nice. At least a pair would be nice. Should I just stick them on here, or should I put them somewhere else? Maybe... Come on, for now I will just stick them on the side here. See, it is floating away from me. That's a thing I don't like too much. This, and now this side. We will have to remodel that later. I don't like them there. Okay. Now it is stopped at least. I want to save here now before I do the plunge into not the atmosphere. That would have been wrong. To the moon, towards the moon there. So let me save this. Yes, please. Please save this. And now let us go and see if it goes well. Ah, I love it. I love this ship. I really like it. It looks good, in my opinion, or it starts to look good. It could be the first ship I built that really, really looks good. Maybe now I can concentrate on that. Putting out ships that also have a bit of a nicer look than what I've done previously. Some of them are very bare bones, some of my ships. At the moment it holds up, it seems. So we will make a slow dive towards it. A very slow dive. And it will be dark down there. Oh. Okay. 0.16. We are still... I can still go to a full stop at 0.81819. I think it's a fourth of the gravity of a normal planet. So if I can stop here still, I still can. We shouldn't have any problems to land on our station. Man, this ship. I love to have a ship that is able to go into the atmosphere of a planet and is also able to land on a moon. That's definitely what I wanted to have. A ship that can do both. And now we have to find a nice place on the landing platform where we can anchor it. This ship is a lot bigger than everything I thought we would get. At least for now. We will have to build a landing platform on the surface, because if we can't touch the surface with landing gears, then we definitely... Is there enough space to bring it down here? Yeah, see, we need more side thrusters. Can I bring it down here? Oh, it is not too big. Oh, that is good. I like it. I like it. Go down, go down. Don't ram the other ship. Are we? Oh. Oh. Yes. Anchor it. Thank you. Nice thing. It looks good. Or come on. Let me know if you like it. That is always good. Good. We want to pack some stuff and then see if we can still go up into space. It is slow. I have the feeling it could have more thrusters. And again, it should have in the future, because you can see that. I would like to model the back here too, so that this looks similar-ish. We will see. And we definitely need to make a bigger landing platform somewhere. Another thing I thought about is maybe don't know. Should we add a piston or something like that, so we could... But the pistons are too big for... Or? How do the pistons for small ships look? Okay, they... Nah, not what I want. We could have it somewhere here, so we can anchor it to maybe... oh, not what I want. Can maybe anchor it to a connector or something like that. I don't want to always pack it by hand. I don't know. The future will hold stuff. With this ship, definitely. But we will have to talk about a gate network or something like that, because it is nice to have a ship to fly back and forth between the planet and the moon. On the other hand, it is the worst. It is the worst because it takes time. You can see that it is 120 kilometers away, and it takes time. It just takes time off just flying around. I think I flew just for a good 20 minutes or something like that. Don't know. I'm not sure. I think I will end the episode here. So it might be a shorter one. But I will end the episode here, and we will continue working on this ship in the next episode, I would say. I want to shape the front here a bit, and I want to add... I know that I have it somewhere here, but I want to add another air intake or something like that. I had... Pepper Duchess informed me that the air intakes don't take in hydrogen. And I think I know why my ship was still producing hydrogen. I had ice in it that filled up my tanks there. Good. Let me refill my batteries, and I will produce new tools for me, and then we will work a bit more on this. I will bring that away. Oh, and I have to make a run and take a look at the miner down there, because I think I parked it on the surface of the moon, and that could be bad for it. Good. Okay, people, I think that's all for today. I will work here a bit more, then basically come back to you on Friday. Just to let you know, I did something here. I didn't park it on the surface of the moon. Good thing. Just parked it hovering here. That's a lot better. Let me bring that over here, and we will land it here. And we are not on the surface then, even if it damages the plates here. Good. Okay, but that's all for now.